That's the end of my notes, minus one thing. I got an insider in the Uber community. My driver, Sergey, today told me I have 4.7 stars as a passenger.
I'll tell you, if my driver at 4.7, I'll be like, no, give me a different one.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
I feel like I have at least one of my Lyft drivers that came tonight. Is that true? Is someone here? Lyft driver?
Woo, we love you, Jim.
Oh, can I say... I met a guy last night who won an Emmy last night for doing the special effects for Game of Thrones. He said he was going to be here. Is he here?
Oh, yeah?
No, he's not here, I guess.
No?
I'm joking. Is he? Are you here, Adam? Oh, see, he came. He won an Emmy last night.
Does he want to come up?
I don't know. He won an Emmy last night.
Do you want to come up?
Get up here, Game of Thrones.
You can come up if you want. We don't bully people. I don't know how he can signify if he doesn't want to come up, because there's just darkness back there.
I think he's doing it by not coming up.
I think I see him coming. Either there.
He's riding a dragon here.
Well, he's riding a tennis ball, and it'll be a dragon later. Hey, hello. How are you?
Adam won an Emmy last night.
Congratulations. It was the Creative Arts Emmys last night.
Correct,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was fucking hard to get across town.
You won an Emmy for visual effects?
Visual effects, yeah.
For Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Holy smokes. So what did you actually do on it? Like,
I'm a coordinator on it.
So you what did you like? Give us some specifics that we can remember visually.
Well, no, I manage all the different visual effects on the show. The dragons, all the
You draw?
environments. What?
You draw?
No,
said
I
he
just manage
manages.
it.
Are you the reason why there's so few dragons on Game of Thrones?
No, that's budgetary.
Do you have to go to, are you the guy that goes to set and makes sure the camera's locked down and
We have data wranglers that do that, but
data wranglers?
But I
Title
I
of the
imagine
episode.
ones and zeros, and they've got a lasso.
Yeah!
1, 0.
and we have supervisors that go to set, but I manage all their times and where the green screens go. And
What is the episodic budget for Game of Thrones? Because it seems like a show that couldn't possibly be a TV show because
It looks amazing.
It's a gigantic expenditure, right?
I bet it's... Oh, are you allowed to say?
Oh, I'm not allowed to say obviously the budget, but you know.
Okay, here, look at me. 8 million.
An episode?
Oh, fucking!
He looked away when I said
Oh,
that.
it's way more than that.
An episode? No.
It's more than 8 million, isn't it? Less?
It's not 20 million an episode. I know that.
There's no such thing as a show that's $8 million an episode.
It looks like a show that's $20 million an episode. It's like it's so...
Well, but they do a good job of like making the big scenes big and then the small scenes, they balance it out. It's not like every scene has dragons flying around, They do a good job of mixing it
What's
up.
the biggest money spender on that? Is it cast or is it digital stuff? Like, is it effects?
It certainly matters on which cast, but the dragons would be probably one of the most expensive part of the visual effects budget.
Yeah.
What about the...
I don't know if I really answered the question there.
Are any of the boobies fake? Like CG?
No,
Oh, not like implants fake?
No, I mean like CG fake.
CG
yeah.
fake.
Like one of
we
the-
certainly clean up
boobies.
modesty
I think
pouches, but-
boobies are like you get real boobies. It's cheaper than a dragon.
Wait, and that's what's wrong with this country.
Capitalism.
So how do you guys know each other?
I just met him last night at the Emmys.
Why were you there?
I presented an award.
I did last 2 years. They didn't invite me back. Guess Yahoo's not a real network.
Joel McHale.
I was a fucking star there, man. They were like, we're not airing these. Bring Harmon out here.
Dan, don't get fired off Yahoo this quickly.
No, I'm on Yahoo's side. I'm just saying, when are we going to get some props? Bring me back to the Schmemmies.
I was there 2 years ago when you presented, and you guys were definitely the best presenters.
Thank you. What was your name?
Adam.
All right. You hear that, Emmys?
Yeah, eclipsed only by the half ubiquitous presenter this year.
If I am not presenting at next year's Creative Arts Emmys, Adam is going to send a swarm of orange golf balls that will later become serpents.
Dan, you've many times called them the Schmemmies. Do you think
that's
maybe
Kathy
they're,
Griffin's,
maybe they're a little fed up with that? Or?
No, come on. All right, Adam.
If anybody else said that, we'd get an applause break. It's true.
Kathy Griffin coined that, I think. Everybody that's at the Creative Arts Emmys has a sort of self-effacing like awareness of the fact that we've been pushed to the off the air, off the primetime Emmys. But
semis, we like to call
but
it.
the semis. See, that's
No, but they look just like the real ones, right?
Yeah, certainly, yeah.
Yeah. I held his Emmy.
I have one. I have one.
I held his semi. And it didn't stay a semi for long. I'll tell you that.
Became a full primetime Emmy.
It became an Oscar, which is amazing.
And then back down to daytime Emmys. Became a Tony.
I would think it would become a Tony, like at its most rigid. It would become a Tony. Adam, is that your passion, doing digital effects?
Yeah, I've been doing it for a few years now, and I enjoy doing it. So.
What were you doing before that?
When I first graduated, I was a freelancer over at the Onion News Network.
Really?
Oh,
nice. Doing what? Writing?
No, just I was a set PA when I first came out of college, and then I moved to Los Angeles. I got a gig at a visual effects house, and I've been doing it ever since.
What software? Are you a software guy? Are you actually doing the?
No, he's coordinating.
Yeah, no, I just manage all the work.
So you're not modeling or animating?
No.
Yeah, but you could do it if you wanted to.
I wish I could.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys use? You guys use Maya? You guys use Maya?
Are you guys using C++? What's going on?
You guys use Lightwave?
Yeah.
Is it
You guys use
JavaScript?
Avid?
Flash? Is it Flash?
You guys use Flash?
What if it was just basic? They fucking just like
logo.
You use a plugin?
You guys,
Yeah, do you guys do cookies?
Do you have cookies installed?
I heard the whole Game of Thrones is all print shop. The whole thing is nothing but print shop.
Wow.
What do you guys use?
Well, different vendors use different software, so there's Maya and Max.
Maya.
See?
You did say Maya, you're right.
Yeah.
They composite and Nuke and.
Oh, Nuke.
Yeah.
You know what I
This is
miss?
super interesting.
Do you ever use Shake?
We don't really use Shake at ours now.
Well, now Apple bought it and phased it out, right? Boy, Shake was great.
Yeah.
Whew, for you compositors out there,
I just got a semi.
I really miss Shake.
But he came up to me last night.
That's the one with the little nodes or modules.
They all got nodes.
Nodes.
I mean, they don't all have nodes. Maya's got nodes. Nuke's got nodes. Shake invented nodes. I mean, Shake really brought nodes to a new node level. Node-based architecture is where it's at.
I am
That's how
not
the brain
interested in
works.
this conversation.
If you could make a little gagu. You could say, I want this gagu to bounce up and down. And that's a node, like the transform on the y-axis. And then you decide later, I want him to also, while he's bouncing up and down, I want him to move horizontally. So then you add another node. You could delete that node, turn it on, turn it off. You can improvise.
This podcast is also a subliminal weight loss tape. You can just play this at night and you lose weight.
What else do you guys want to ask me, Adam?
He came up to me last night holding an Emmy, and he was like, "Hey, sorry to disturb you." I was like, "This is the best fucking icebreaker. You could walk up to anybody holding an Emmy. You're like, hey, can I cut to the front of this line? At the back, you should take your Emmy there." Is this your first Emmy?
Third, actually.
How many do you have?
He's the best.
I have one.
You have one? He has 3 times.
Mine's for best original lyrics or music in a comedy or variety show.
I was in a commercial that won a Clio, but that doesn't go to the actor; it goes to the ad company.
You know what my genius move was? In my acceptance speech for my Emmy, I said I was ugly. So at the governor's ball, all these celebrities, beautiful people were coming up to me and going, "I think you look great."
That's horrible.
An hour and a half of just random beautiful people going,
Did you also
"You're
win
not so bad looking." Thank
horrible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you also win the coveted Passy Aggressy?
Hey man, they don't know the difference.
Or
They're
the
actors.
fishy for comp, please.
Do I look fatty in these jeansies?
Hey, you're only gonna win one Emmy. Like, make the fucking cake out of it. And I think that's an expression.
So, Adam, are you back on the next season of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I fly back to Belfast where we shoot the show tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yep.
And how do you feel about this season? You looking forward to it?
Is it good? What's happening? What's going to happen?
I wish I could tell you. It's going to be.
Stop recording, Dustin. You can tell us.
Adam, spoil the fuck out of this. Ruin Game of Thrones for everybody.
You really think he's going to tell you what's going to happen next season?
He couldn't say what the budget was.
They will kill him. With his Emmy, they'll slit his throat.
They will send orange golf balls after him.
Yeah.
It's always, bigger and
why
better.
did they fire that one guy that was the blonde guy that likes Khaleesi?
Oh, he got into a movie.
And then all of a sudden there's a guy from Nashville that fucking took his place.
Yeah, he looks like a hipster, the guy that they replaced. He just got a movie. He's doing the Transporter reboot. Also, they're doing a Transporter reboot.
All right, Adam, can you tell us why that guy had to take a hike?
No comment.
All right.
Oh, shit.
No, honestly, I don't really know. I don't know that.
But you know who
detail
we're
about-
talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
Have you hung out with Dinklage?
I have. Yes.
That guy had, and I don't mean to sound insensitive, but the guy that left, he had what can only be described as he had rape face, which is not. He just had like a weird. He looked very aggressive.
But that was his
Was it
character,
family
wasn't
friendly?
it? That was kind of his character.
Yeah, I mean, he was well cast, I guess, but
He was like a low rent Fabio. I liked him.
yeah, he's the king of the rape faces.
But then all of a sudden he's replaced by the guy that's a producer that's also kind of rapey in Nashville. But he looks like a hipster from like Silver Lake.
yeah, he does look like a hipster, the new guy.
All right, let's ask Adam something that he can answer. All right, which actor on Game of Thrones is the least patient about having
Call times,
having to interact with things that aren't there?
I don't think I can answer that either.
Well, do you know the answer? Do you have? You don't have to say it, but it's in your
There's
head.
got to be somebody that's like, oh man.
You all know that person. You know, it's right. I'm sure you have it on Community too.
Yes, yes, we do.
Wait, but Adam,
Yeah, we knew who that was. You played his
Exactly,
voicemail.
You made it very
Adam,
evident, certainly.
is there one person that stands out as the least patient with the digital effects?
Yeah,
You don't have to say who it is, but is there one person you go, oh yeah, that he
that's the question.
he or she is, but there is one, right? That's,
Certainly, yes.
Yeah. If we guessed the person and we were right, would you nod?
I'm just trying to figure out how you would guess said person.
Oh.
I'll go to IMDb and just go down the list
I
of
guess you
everybody.
just go do it. Next.
All right. Is it true that there's a second smaller wall north of the wall?
That should be a question for George R.R. Martin. When are you finishing the new book?
Are you Adam? Are you a big fan of the books? Do you even care? Or is this just you're just a gun
This
for
is just
hire?
a fuck off for you. It's just a fuck off.
I started on.
It's like you're working at a goddamn water park.
I started on season 2, so I was like, let me read book 1, and then I watched season 1. I knew what happened, so I was like, let me read book 2.
Is it
And
true
then-
that Jon Snow knows nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, Lena Headey,
She doesn't work in the
Peter
digital effects.
Dinklage, Amelia Clark, sweet Amelia Clark,
Sweet.
Maisie Williams.
He nodded. That's the one. He nodded.
Okay, got it.
All right. Well, let's thank Adam for coming
Thank
up
you,
and
Adam.
congratulate him on his Emmy. Game of Thrones. Lord, I am making Game of Thrones. Trying to fuck your mama, but digging up all your bones. When I see Peter Dinklage, you know I fucked your phone.
You know I fucked your phone.
You know I fucked your phone.
That's got a triple rhyme.
when I see Peter Dinklage,
You know
that's how
I
you know I fucked your phone.
Every time you see
Oh,
Peter
man.
Dinklage, no, I fucked your phone. He loves fucking phones.
I just melted a bunch of swords for the throne.
All right, Dan.
What? Bring Spencer out?
No.
Oh.
No.
Game of Thrones freestyle to Ramblin' Man. Go.
Lord, I produced the Game of Thrones. Calling up your mama on every every single phone, telling her to get down here and fight the skeleton bones. I'm producing Game of Thrones.
Camille, take it.
I can't do this. I can't sing. Allah Akbar. That's the only singing I know.
That guy ruins everything.
You'd rather blaspheme than improvise to a song.
What have I done? Oh no.
You were so against it earlier on.
Yeah.
You fucking panic and just sell out your
I
heritage.
fatwa'd myself.